So there are a couple differences on this problem, so we'll talk about those. That'll make it exciting. Remember, the only way to solve these equations, or I'm sorry, inequalities, is by graphing. There's no interval notation, there's no set notation or a number line. You have to do a graph, a Cartesian coordinate system graph. Okay, so we want to graph this inequality. First, we're going to make it an equation. Now that has an intercept. It's going through the origin right there. And then the slope is negative 2/3. So my slope is negative 2/3. I'll be going down 2, but to the right 3. So we haven't had a negative slope yet on these. Or if you want to go up 2 and back 3, 1, 2, 3, you could do that as well. Okay, before you draw the line, now I talked about this when we went over the steps, but you have to know if it's a solid line or a dotted line. And here's how you know. If it doesn't have the equal to part, if it's just greater than or just less than, it's dotted. So this one's dotted. So if it's like this or like this, it's dotted. If it's got the equal to part, it's solid. Okay, so dotted line, solid line. Okay, this one's dotted. So you just try your best to draw a line. Oops. All right. And try to make the line take up most of the grid. Okay. So either the top half plane works, so either this part works or the bottom half works. And we're going to decide. This time you can't use 0, 0. So that's the other difference here. Now I can't use 0, 0 because it's on the line. So pick a point. I would pick a point not even close. Because what if my line's crooked or something? I'm going to pick the point 3, 3. Now you could have picked 1, 1, or I usually like to pick at the same value if I can, but you can't always. Anyway, but I'll pick 3, 3. Well, pretend like that says 3, 3. Now remember, you're going to the inequality. Y is greater than negative 2/3 x. And I'm going to put in a 3 for y, and I'm going to put a 3 in for x. So I get 3 is greater than, oops, is greater than negative 2. Now, don't be hasty here. Take the time to figure out if that's true or if that's false. Is 3 greater than negative 2? Yes. Yes, that is true. That means this point that I tried worked. It gets the volleyball point. Yay, this team wins. This side of the net wins. Okay, so we shade that in. Okay. And that's how you graph these. They're not too bad. It just takes a little while, of course, to get used to them. You graph the line, decide if it's solid or dotted, put a test point. If it works, you shade that side. If it doesn't work, you shade the other side.